this is maybe similar to shrinkflation, right? Where like instead of a 20-ounce bottle of Dr. Pepper, now it's a 16-ounce bottle because they just make it smaller rather than raise the price. Because if you're the company, you got to find a way to split the difference kind of so the price shock to the customer isn't too much that you turn them away when there's all this upward pressure on prices. And then I wonder, so if that's kind of the same thing too, the way these factory workers are getting squeezed is in a sense a shrinkflation kind of a thing, where the need to make more money per hour for the company has gone up so much that they've got to increase production to make up for it in a way without compensating in terms of wages or hiring new employees to take some of the pressure off. And so then you have the working stiff on the assembly line ends up getting the shaft there. And I don't know, it's a theoretical thing. I just want to, probably there's already a study at Mises about this or something, right?
Yeah, no, that's definitely shrinkflation is important. Murray Rothbard spoke about it briefly in What Has Government Done to Our Money? I teach my students about this the whole time. You know, the classic popsicle. There's more air in the popsicle bag or in the potato chip bag, etc. I do think you are seeing some of that now, and you can be seeing some of that in factories or just restaurants. You see it clearly when I saw it a lot in the summer. I still see it occasionally. You go to a restaurant and there are not enough waitresses, right, to bus tables. So there's some empty tables, and that means you have to wait more. That was a problem, particularly when there were unemployment benefits, but you can still see it. Not everything in the production process is right. There's still workers sitting out of the labor force. That's causing existing workers to have to work harder. Okay. Businesses, they're also under increased compliance costs, potentially having to deal with vaccines and just the whole face mask and lockdown stuff from before. But I know the vaccine requirements are becoming, an issue with testing and so on. And yeah, you're seeing there's this. The demand for goods is going up more, and the supply is still being constrained, or at least it's not keeping up. And yeah, that's showing up. Workers' wages are going down partially through poorer work conditions, right? Just as economists talk about, it's not just the money wage, it's the overall wage, which includes fringe benefits, leisure time, perks of the office, etc. And so this is one of the ways that workers are getting screwed by inflation. And compared to the beginning of the year when economists were so optimistic, mainstream economists are so optimistic, said the vaccine's coming out, everyone's going to go shop again. Biden passed this new stimulus check, blah, 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 blah. The economy is going to come roaring back. That's what we heard. Second quarter GDP, kind of a disappointment. Third quarter, real disappointment. This quarter, now it's clear inflation's become a problem, etc. It's squeezing a lot of people. And so it's absolutely one of the ways inflation is taking shape is through that shrinkflation that you were describing.